Jake, I hate you. April Fools! Good afternoon, Jake. It's Friday, April 2nd, 2011. Psych! April Fools! It's April 1st! I got you! You should have seen the look on your face! I hate April Fool's Day jokes that are by major corporations that could be taken legitimately, and then when you find out that their jokes are really disappointing. For instance, Blizzard came up with this Kinect-enabled version of StarCraft 2, which would actually be pretty cool until you see how funny the trailer is. But you never see major news outlets like CNN go, Gaddafi has surrendered, and UN-backed peace has ushered in a new era of stability in the region. Or something like, Osama bin Laden was captured in Pakistan today. Bin Laden's capture led to the immediate breakdown of the infrastructure of Al-Qaeda. President Barack Obama then immediately evacuated all troops from Afghanistan and Pakistan, fundamentally ending the war on terror. April Fools! Now, Jake, today might be April 1st, but yesterday was March 31st, and you know what that meant? That's right, the premiere of Katy Perry's new music video! Why don't you all look excited? I know Jake's excited. Oh, Katy Perry. If Russell Brand wasn't such a fine, upstanding gent, I would fight him for you, claim you, take you in my arms, and run through the streets of London to the docks, where I would have commandeered one of Sir Richard Branson's yachts, sailed away to America where we would live happily ever after. I mean, that's totally realistic, right? It's never too late to change, Katie. I'm just saying right now. Just... I don't think this was that well thought out. Okay, so this thing starting out, that's Fallout 3. The robot in the class, you know, old timey music. That's Fallout 3. Way to be original. Okay, what is up with the obligatory rap verse at the beginning of every single song? Other than the fact that Kanye uses the word alien and astronaut, the subtext of that little skit that he does at the beginning has nothing to do with the rest of the song. He's just flying around in like some kind of giant cybernetic embryo. I bet it was his idea. Yeah, like, okay Kanye, we're gonna have you dress up like an alien and you're this girl's gonna fall in love with you. And he was like, yeah, no, I wanna be in a bubble. You can totally see where Kanye like took his teeth out because they like gleam in the shadow. Like, Kanye, so many people would give anything just to have a full mouth full of teeth. If you're gonna take out those diamonds instead, you are gonna destroy the other teeth. So you need to replace those. Why don't you just replace all your teeth with diamonds? So you'll be a freaking superhero, like chewing through steel and stuff. That would be. And the way he's like suspended, like it doesn't look like he has very much control over his body movement. Like they just put him up on like, you know, a couple of those like he looks like he's suspended from like right here, and he's just like going like this, like I'm an alien, a big-headed astronaut. But his whole little verse is about like chasing tail, which is like the exact opposite of Katy Perry's like, oh, I'm in love with you because you know you're like from another planet and stuff. It doesn't make any sense. And another thing, the song is from like the perspective of like a girl who sees a boy who is just so fantastic that he's from another world, and you know she uses all the alien imagery to create this, you know, what we perceive as an alien. But then this music video has her as like aliens, you know, so she's like an alien talking about, I guess maybe like a human, but she wouldn't use anything like probing or walking into the light because aliens wouldn't associate that with humans. So I feel like a better course of the video would have been like her, you know, coming across like some like really handsome man, like really mysterious, and then you find out that he's an alien later on in the video, and then she like, you know, takes his hand and like they go on a spaceship ride or something, but no, she's floating around in this ethereal space as like an alien that transforms into other aliens. Katy Perry, just all of her transformations look like different Mass Effect races. Did your video director just, like, play video games before he made this video? The robot is getting up. Alien sex? What are you talking about, Kanye? I don't get... Okay, so she kissed him and turned him into a person. He looks like the albino black guy that they used in Epic movie to like make fun of stuff. There's like definitions and sunglasses, and Kanye's just floating back, and she's wearing sunglasses, and she has goat legs, and they're naked. What is going on? Okay, Katie, listen, big fan, but every video that I see nowadays, particularly from like, you know, Lady Gaga or anyone, the videos don't really have anything to do with the narrative that you create in the songs, I guess. Like, even though that involved a love story, it was between a robot and an alien as opposed to like an alien and a human. And I feel like you should have been the human in that situation because that's what you wrote about in the song. I don't understand why music videos are so far removed from the songs that they're about. Like, if you remember that song, "This is the story of a girl who cried a river and drowned the whole world"? I would enjoy it if that song somehow involved a girl, like, crying a river of tears that drowned the whole world. Is that so crazy, you know, for me to ask? And, like, I understood California Girls was directed by Matthew Cullen, who's, like, famous for that sort of visual representation of, like, artwork. And you were sort of playing on, like, the idea of, like, the sexy, sultry carnality of, I guess, like, our view of, like, you know, California Girls and, like, ooh, they're sexy and seductive, they're sweet as candy. I get that. And so that I think that you know, you're not that far away from, like, total representation of what your songs are about. But if you watch music videos, it just seems like, if it's like a party song, you know, you got the obligatory, like, you know, rave going on in the background. Or if it's a weird song like Lady Gaga, you have, like, the vaginal Rorschach test that she had in Born This Way. That's right, vaginal Rorschach test. Think about it. She gives birth to herself. It makes sense. You seem to be able to match up, like, overarching themes, but I would like for the narrative within the music video to more easily correlate with the narrative within the actual music. But I mean, you're Katy Perry, and I would watch you, like, if you were like a vegetable pirate on a sea of asparagus, I would watch that video and just be like, yeah, Katy Perry! Ah! Jake, I'll see you tomorrow.